welcome everybody to the 2025 Oscars stream. After a abysmal coverage on ITV in the UK, it is over, thank God, and currently Ariana Grande is singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow to perfection, as you'd expect from Ariana Grande. Yeah, so we're in for a hopefully not too long feeling night, and some great moments for the world of film and cinema. Yeah. Now Cynthia Erivo is singing incredible, as she always is. She's also had a costume change. Her dress is absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if Cynthia Erivo will actually ever finish her EGOT. I think out of the ones, it probably is the harder one to get is the Oscar. Now we're getting the duet. It's quite a nice change that we get a music number to open and not a long monologue, although that will come after this. Now they are singing Defying Gravity. That was so good. Even Ariana's in awe of Cynthia Erivo singing. This, if Wicked wins nothing, this is their moment of what makes it all worth it. And then Wicked Part 2, who knows, they might win stuff then, but if they don't win anything, this is their moment. This is incredible. 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 That's how you open an Oscars. Damn, that is how you open the Academy Awards. If that's the tone setter for the night, we're in for a good night. Now we're getting Conan. We're getting a Substance skit. We are on the bit in the Substance where Demi Moore and shapeshifts. It's Conan. As you guys can also see here, I've created a bingo card. On here is costume change / cringy bit. We're not quite cringy, so this is just a bit. It's got a genuine laugh from me, so. And now he's back in Demi Moore and he's found his shoe. If they'd have held that for 10 more seconds, that would have gone into the cringe and we would have ticked off the first bingo check mark on the card. The tone setter of the night is always the opening monologue, so let's see how this is going to go. I'm happy they got Conan to host. Also, make sure that throughout the night, depending what you're watching this on, that you interact in the live chat. Help me keep my sanity for the night, because this is going to be a long night. So feel free to ask my who I think are going to win, you know, throughout the night, and just any film opinions or questions you have. Feel free to ask me. Complete Unknown gets mentioned first. Nosferatu. So far, Conan's doing a good job. I think it's fair to say we're already in better circumstances than when James Franco and Anne Hathaway hosted. I'm yet to see Carla Sofia Gascon, so I don't know whether she's paid to go. I think I speak for everyone. We don't care if she did. I know the first award that they are going to be given is Best Supporting Actor. So if you're watching, or if you're watching this later on, let me know who you think is going to win, who you would like to win as well. I think Kieran Culkin will win like he has every other award. I probably would choose Jeremy Strong, but I can't argue Kieran. So far, this isn't an awful opening speech. Ray Fiennes, is it? Excellent in Conclave, you are correct. I like that joke. Ray Fiennes has been nominated 2 times. If he doesn't win, sorry, 3 times. If he doesn't win tonight, we'll get to call him Ralph. I was worried how the coverage was going to be in the actual ceremony. The ITV coverage in the UK was that bad. Ticket off the bingo card. Jokes about the many scandals. We've just had our first one, a Carla Sophia Gascon joke. We're off to a good start. Carla Sophia Gascon is here. Wow. I presume, Amy, that she wouldn't have been here as well. Oh my god. Yeah, fair enough. If you're gonna go for it. Jesse Eisenberg always dresses the same, so it doesn't feel like he's dressed for the Oscars, it just feels like he's on anything else. Okay, I'm listening out because one of the things on the bingo card is speech goes political, or Sebastian Stan Trump joke. I'm waiting for it. Cohen's doing a great job. What is Chalamet wearing? What is he wearing? My boys showed up in a lemon suit. Is he dressed like he's in Willy Wonka still, or? Chalamet cut his hair and he looks 16 again. Doom 2 mention. Are we going to roast the Academy for not voting and nominating them for more? I just can't get over what Chalamet's wearing. That is a look. We're gonna get a baby girl joke. The jokes are landing, they're inoffensive. That's what we like. I. It's not I dislike it. It's a strong look. It's a strong look. Also, I appreciate the James Bond joke because, as a huge James Bond fan, rest in peace to the franchise. It's going to kill the franchise now that Amazon have the full rights to do whatever they want with that. So that's something I'll probably end up making a video on, depending on when they do an announcement that I know is the death blow. This is a pretty fun opening monologue. I love John Lithgow, man. What a guy. What a guy. Speaking of, on the bingo card, music cuts off speech. That is Guy Pearce. Oh man, what a handsome man he was. Zoe Saldana looks the exact same as her old headshot. Timothy Chalamet. Great joke. Great joke. I genuinely hope they double down and keep that John Lithgow bit. Adam Sandler is there in basketball shorts and a hoodie. Sandler is going full Sandler. He's in full Sandler mode. I don't dislike Adam Sandler. How the hell is this the same man who did like Uncut Gems, but then this is how he normally is? Can I put this as a cringy bit? We've not had a costume change yet. This feels like a cringy bit. This is a cringy bit. That was the most Adam Sandler thing I think I've ever seen. What do you think so far, Amy? On the speech, good, bad, in between? Especially, like, I don't know if you've seen Uncut Gems. Great movie. Incredible performance by Sandler. Like, should have been an Oscar nominee, possible winner in my opinion. It's that good. I don't know how he can act that well, but he does stuff like this constantly. And Conan is the shouter. Um, yeah, I agree. It is going on just a little bit longer. We were on a smooth ride, and Sandlered. Conan shouts a lot, but at least it's not like Jimmy Kimmel. Um, Uncle Jem's is an anxious, inducing movie in a good way, not in the fact you know, it makes you feel bad. It's just like it really drags you into it. Right, I've been streaming for 22 minutes now. We had the musical numbers. This is longer than the normal 10 minutes. Oh, okay, he's done. That's about like 13 minutes in. Pretty decent other than the Sandler bit. Check it off the bingo card. Cringy bit from Conan. Oh, it's unserious and it's not like offensive. He's like the in-between man of Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel's a bit boring and just too like straight and narrow. Jimmy Kimmel is ridiculous. He's in the middle. It was going so well. We've got Deadpool. It was going so well. This feels like something doesn't need to be in here, and again, we'll go to the bingo card. I was about to say, show runs late. He's just said we're 4 minutes over. 4 minutes. Did Sandler genuinely just ad lib or something? Okay, we've got Robert Downey Jr. See, Robert's doing like the when they're nominees that have previous winners on to talk about them. Thanks to Carla Sophia Gascon and her tweets, they've stopped doing that, so now Robert's just going to be talking about them all. Amy, what were your thoughts on that musical number? I thought they were going for something like that as well, but Edward Norton. The redemption story, I say it all the time when I talk about Robert Downey Jr. to people. The redemption story of him is incredible. Like, go back, 20, 25 years, he would not be invited to anything like this. I'm interested. Amy, I don't know whether you've seen all the performances. Who do you have winning this, or who would you want to win this? I have Kieran Culkin winning. I think that's an open shot, not even a doubt. Personally, I would have liked to see Jeremy Strong. And the Oscar goes to Kieran Culkin. That was done so quick, why we all knew it was happening. Congratulations to Kieran Culkin, who's swept. He's won every award. I can't argue, it is a lead performance somehow snuck in as a supporting actor. Yeah, there's a delay, that's why. There's a delay, yeah. There's a delay naturally on the stream, but obviously I'm watching on my TV, so I'll be seeing it at the same time as you. You'll just get my reaction a little bit later. I was going to put on the bingo card, winner says the other one's great. He's just done that, but I didn't put it on. Oh. Someone wears sunglasses indoors. I think the Emilia Perez director either wears glasses indoors or it's the glasses, I can't tell, but Jesse Eisenberg, man, what a debut. Produced a Best Supporting Actor winner. I wouldn't be mad either if they win Best Original Screenplay. Luckily, Kieran talks very, very quick, so he can get like 2 speeches in the allotted time. Dude, the music will be queuing in a minute. That is brilliant. That was a perfect winner speech. That's the most Kieran Culkin speech I think he could have delivered. So apparently he made a promise that if he won a Oscar, they would have 4 kids. I don't even know if they've got 3 yet. Joy, if you're watching this like me, and either now or in the future, and you're in the UK, we're back to the ITV studio. Right, is there anything that you want to chat about? Because I can't be dealing with watching these idiots try and talk about films. Yeah, so far on my Oscar predictions, 1 from 1. Even though that was the easiest one to predict, along with Zoe Saldana. I really hope not for long. Oh god, I've just realised, what about if The Substance or Nora wins and they have to try and go, oh, great film to win, after they've spent half an hour slagging it off? Why is Jason Isaacs giving pointers on comedy? He's just give pointers on a comedic speech. Last time I checked, dude, all I'm saying is all you're known for is playing Malfoy's dad in Harry Potter. I mean, if we're doing hypotheticals, can we get rid of all 4 of them? And just give me an Alex Zane one-man show, or Ali Plum, you know. This is painful. One down, Amy. One down. Jason Isaacs has to go. Right, out of the 2, I wish it was the other woman. I've not even bothered learning her name, since she's not bothered learning any character or actor's name. Best Picture nominee. I always forget they do. I want to be respectful because I'm afraid of the Chalamet fandom. I like him. This is an overhyped performance and film, in my opinion. Why? I watched the movie. He was giving me Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead. We have Goldie Hawn and Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield's wearing a suit that no man should be able to pull off. He can pull it off. Goldie Hawn also looks great. That is lovely. That's so. Andrew's such a nice dude. That's really nice. Andrew and Florence Pugh definitely could have got nominations, and I wouldn't have complained. We Live in Time was a great movie.
I just loved it. You know, we're so lucky making movies in this amazing Hollywood, and making people laugh, and
How
making
old is
something
Goldie
so
Hawn, by the way?
anytime. Okay, can you read that? I can't read that.
Goldie Hawn is. She's 79. She's 79 and has been with Kurt Russell since 1983. Animated films. Embarrassingly, I will be honest, I've only seen Wallace and Gromit. However, I do think The Wild Robot will win just given the reaction I know from people I trust. But I need to see all these because Flow and all those just seem really, really good. Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail. I'm the exact same. The one thing also, I'm very happy it got like a, it won something, it won at the BAFTAs. So, yeah. Um, I could go on a rant now about the availability of films in the UK and how hilariously bad they are at giving us movies on time. Like I remember The Iron Claw come out December in America. I had to wait till mid-February for it to come out here. Why? And the Oscar goes to Flow. Wow. That might be the first shock. That's the first shock of the night. I thought The Wild Robot was nailed on, just given by everyone's presumption, and wow. Wow. Okay. I haven't seen I'm Still Here. It's the only Best Picture nominee I'm yet to see. I seen it on Sky in the store, clicked on it, freaked out, pre-order. They don't tell me though when it's coming out. You watch, it'll be next week and it's pointless. I mean, I'm happy for the Flow guys.
I know it's if I can see it. Telling a story in minutes is an art form all in its own. Here are the 5 nominees that mastered it brilliantly.
Is this best short film?
Beautiful Men, Nicola Kempens, and directed
I think this is best short film, is it?
In the Shadow of the Cypress,
It's also animated, I'm not sure.
and the film Florian.
Again, I've not seen any of these. I don't even know if they're even available to me without doing it on illegal streaming. Which the fact we've still got, all the streaming apps that are available internationally and people animated short film, we still have to resort to illegal streaming is ridiculous. In the Shadow of the Cypress has won Best Animated Short. The people who worked on it are really, really happy, which is always great to see. So far, um, one award easy to predict. This, I don't know if anybody was going one's clear and one shock, with Flow winning Best Animated Film. They only landed 3 hours ago in LA. Could you imagine if you won the Oscar and you were mid-flight?
Actually, we hadn't obtained our visa until yesterday, and we were totally disappointed. So disappointed, and now we are here, and it's actually
I can already tell the music's going to start playing in a minute. They're going to be savage.
It's a miracle, and speaking in front of this expectant audience is very hard for us. So I think we can.
we're going to dedicate our film and this. Oh no! Oh my God! It's your turn. It's your turn.
This is your turn, but this is the first paragraph.
And they're messing up reading from the phone. This has music, cuts off speech written all over it.
Extraordinary circumstances of our country is a miracle. And yet, if we persevere and remain faithful, miracles do happen.
No.
Oh my God!
Let me read it.
She's messed up.
Until yesterday, we hadn't even obtained our visa, and we were totally disappointed.
They hadn't even got.
Now we are standing here with these statuettes.
This is.
Also, just the fact that we managed to make this film under the extraordinary circumstances of our country is a miracle. Yes, if we persevere,
I'm just going to actually have a look what the country of origin are.
dedicate our film and this precious award to all those who are still fighting in their inner and outer battles heroically, and nobody knows about that. Especially to our fellow Iranians who are still suffering.
Iranian, okay.
Grateful to the Academy.
Well, given the fact they're from Iran, I definitely think you can blame a certain redacted human being that is in charge of a very powerful country. Yeah. That was almost a blunder then, because she almost read something he didn't say, so whether they were going to make a political speech. Oh, actually, speech goes political. That was on the borders. I think that might be the closest we get of the night. Yeah, it's an Iranian. Okay. This woman is insufferable. ITV need to. They can't get the rights for the Oscars again next year. I'm sorry, they can't. Give it BBC. Let Ali Plum host. It's got worse now, because now Jonathan will be talking more, and I guarantee you, there's one less person that film critics still won't get a word in edgeways. Somehow. Oh, first confession, Jonathan Ross hasn't seen a movie. I haven't. It's not my job to be hosting a television award ceremony, you know.
I did not expect that. They might call me.
I'm actually going to have a look at that thing I sent you, because I want to know what is presenting next.
I'm so excited. It's such a labour of love. They spent years building it in Blender, which is pretty software, and it's a gorgeous story. The fact that they can be standing on an Oscar stage, having just, put it together, and that really doesn't
But
deserve it.
it also lends itself to what this Oscars looks like it's shaping up to be, which is almost
Oh,
a
yeah.
celebration of independence.
That's a lie then. The list we had of the official order, It was Best Supporting Actor, we got that. Best Costume Design, that was a lie. Then Best Original Score, that didn't happen. And Best Makeup and Hairstyling, that didn't happen, so that list was wrong, apart from the first thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, why lie and give the rundown? I really, really hope Nosferatu walks away with something. Also, let me go on a little rant. Speaking of Nosferatu, Robert Eggers could have had a conversation to get a Best Director nom. Lily Rose Depp should have got a Best Actress nomination. Nicholas Hoult could have got a Best Supporting Actor nomination. You know, people know my opinions of Emilia Perez. That's a deserving picture to get a nomination for Best Picture over it. I think especially that Eggers remade a movie that's probably one of the hardest films to make because of how iconic it is. Obviously it's only been remade twice. The original 1922, the German silent film, then the 1979 Werner Herzog film, and then Robert Eggers did it like 3 times it's only been done. Best costume is next, okay. Very true. I mean, Robert Eggers' whole filmography, you can argue, should have all got nominations. The Witch, I think, did get some. The Lighthouse, next year, my friend Andrew, shout out to Andrew, on the Revisionist Almanac podcast, I will be going on it. He does episodes where they go back on a year and re-give the Oscars. I'm doing 2019. That's the year The Lighthouse come out. Semi-spoiler alert at the minute. That will be getting nominations, if not awards, from me. First time ever that Latvia has won an Oscar. We're making Eastern European jokes, okay.
For those of you watching in Spanish-speaking countries, I just want to say, buenas noches y bienvenidos a los Oscars. Soy su anfitrión Conan O'Brien y espero que disfruten del espectáculo. For those of you watching from India, I want to say Baruch, que logo, con namaskar, baka, sobaho, chuki het tobuje, kamid, hai hai op, nash te ai pesach, Oscars te anak. And for those of you watching from China,
Good joke, but Conan's legitimately just welcome people to the Oscars in Spanish and Indian. That is actually, I mean, fair play. Costume design. I don't know how to predict this. Wicked's obviously one of those, it's a front runner for it. Nosferatu, they did a very good job, but also it's not anything mental in terms of costume. Lily Rose Depp's there.
Well, that would have been helpful to communicate in the group chat, Elle Fanning. You like representing for costume design?
Can I count this as a cringy bit as well?
Wow. And 2, let's go.
I hope Nosferatu.
The Oscars tonight for least supported film.
I also wouldn't mind Conclave.
7 out of 70. You know what? Just drop the category. Lily Rose, go first.
The five of us have all had the honor of working with the nominees for Best Costume.
Lily Rose Depp is
Linda Muir,
beautiful.
to my Nosferatu costume, I could feel the weight of history, the restrictions holding women down, and the urge to break free. Your work didn't just dress Ellen Hutter; it transformed our entire vision of the vampire, haunting, exquisite, and
I think she's nailed it. The costumes for Nosferatu genuinely help tell the story, which is very hard to do.
Ariane Phillips. We met when I was 13, but A Complete Unknown is our first film collaboration.
See, that's a weird one. Why is the Complete Unknown up for costume? They are dressed like people in the 70s and 60s. It's not that mental to come up with costumes for that. Go down to your local thrift store, a charity shop. You could probably walk out looking like Bob Dylan. Like,
For Timmy alone, plus 120 speaking roles and 5,000 background artists, all while doing with kindness
okay.
and making it look effortless. I love you. You are truly a genius.
That is a weird one. I mean, like, I love Conclave. That's just a bunch of cardinal outfits, albeit very cool looking ones and not like cheap quality ones, but still, you know. Like, I want the nominees for best costume to be these things where it's like incredibly hard to nail costumes because there's non-existing anymore to replicate, or something where it's just that absolute insane that it's like, oh wow, how did somebody create this? Instead, we've got a bunch of stuff where it's like, oh yeah, you can get that from your fancy dress shop. Gladiator, I can get on board with it being nominated. Boy, that was a disappointing film. That was a disappointing film. I loved the original Gladiator. It was a remake, except just worse. Looking at the oh, we've just had a camera error. This is kind of makes you realise how kind of poor this it's a fine costume category. I genuinely actually think Wicked might win. I think just because the Academy will want to give it something other than like Best Original Song, which I am so incredibly nervous that Emilia Perez might win Best Original Song. And the Oscar goes to Wicked, told you. I mean, the costumes are great. I wanted Nosferatu. Gun to my head, I would have gone with Wicked. Also, Amy, I don't know whether you seen, because I don't know whether you were on Twitter or when it was happening. There was anonymous voter ballots being released. Tell me why you can be a Oscar voter and openly admit a couple highlights. Somebody didn't vote. I think it was, they didn't vote The Brutalist because they didn't want to watch 3.5 hours of a film. It's like, this is your job though. My personal favourite was one person didn't vote Ray Fiennes for Best Actor because he's already won an Oscar before. Ray Fiennes has never won an Oscar. At least 2 people thought he had and didn't vote him. Someone said Cynthia was too old, which... She's playing a green witch. It's... Calm down, it's not an age limit on playing a green witch. That's like saying, oh, Bill Skarsgård was too young to play Count Orlok. It's a fictional goddamn vampire, like, who cares? Why are we playing Austin Powers music? This is baffling. Exactly. It's weird. It depends on the category. You know, apparently it does depend if people care about voting. Like last year, this was a me thing. No, sorry. Was it last year? No, not last year. The year before, when Emma Stone won Best Actress for Poor Things. Don't get me wrong, incredible performance. I love that performance. I love that film. I wanted so badly and thought that Lily Gladstone should have won Best Actress for Killers of the Flower Moon. Like, Emma's got her statuette already with La La Land, and it's not that I wouldn't have given her the statue because I don't think it was a good performance, or because she's already won one before. Lily's performance was on par, if not above, in my opinion, of that. So I was so gutted that she didn't win, especially because it would have been history. It would have been the first Native American to ever win an Oscar as well. You know, it would have been a landmark thing where it was like, oh, the Academy's, that's kind of their forgiveness apology letter as well to, yeah, sorry how we portrayed your people in so many movies for so many decades. But yeah, that's one thing I'm always pretty passionate about.
And yet, for a long time, he was this very kind of avant-garde, underground film almost. Think about something like Tangerine, which is a really incredible work. I know everyone will go to Tangerine, but it is incredible. Shot on iPhone, it's a story that's very unexpected. And so I think this is really incredible to see him make something that is up here. He could take home 4 Oscars tonight for something that still has his spirit and his voice and what makes his work so special. He hasn't lost any of that in reaching out to that mainstream audience.
And of course, the script probably didn't have written loads of gratuitous sex in it.
She's still going on about Nora having sex in. It's about a sex worker. What are you expecting? No sex scenes? Yeah. Like, that's one thing I think everybody looking back doesn't miss now, where you could have people go on a run of like 5 Oscar ceremonies in a row of like saying winning 3 out of 5 and being nominated in the other 2. I mean, it's incredible that you've done that great a work, but let somebody else have a chance, please.
So let's backtrack now to Hollywood. We're going to head back over there to see what's going on at the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles. As always.
19 Oscars to go. Jesus Christ, is it really? I wanted it to be, I don't know. Also, again, another thing. Why isn't there an Oscar for stunt performers? Probably the most underappreciated people in the world of cinema.
Very quickly, another congratulations to Paul Caswell for Wicked. This is amazing for being the first black man to win for costume design, which I think is impressive, amazing. And you know what that means? Ball's in your court, Estonia. Makes no sense, something about it. I love Oscar history. Here's a little Oscar history. In 1929, the very first Oscar was given to actor Emil Jannings for his performance in The Way of All Flesh. Yeah. Yeah, and he won again for All Flesh 2, Electric Flesh-a-Loo. So, mistakes, down to business. Let's get down to business. In a culture that's all about change, it's very inspiring.
This is Conan O'Brien's first time hosting the Oscars.
That is true. In a culture, it is all about a lot of pictures. Not really.
What is this bit? Why do we need it?
Well, nothing this big.
We've not had a costume change yet, but we've had about 3 cringy bits.
Okay, Captain, just try that out.
All right, fine. The movies we honor tonight explore
A
themes.
challenge this big, coming so late in one's career, must weigh on.
Dude, if we're already over 4.5 minutes, it's got to be like near 10 now.
He's one of the great
It's Nick Offerman doing a voiceover.
Perfect. Thank you. Our Oscar announcer, Nick Offerman. Thank you, Nick.
What was that thing?
She plays Joy in Inside Out 2, but she's here on behalf of Joy's opposite,
Amy Poehler is coming out.
Good evening. I am honored to be here to present the 2 most important awards of the night. Most Athletic and Best Hair. But before that, let's acknowledge the fine writers nominated this year for Best Original Screenplay.
Best original screenplay.
William Shakespeare, who said, "Writing is a bitch."
A Real Pain is a contender.
To the writers who create the characters and the stories we love. Here are the nominees.
I think Anora's up for this as well, so Anora, this could be the winner. I also find it weird, like, if it doesn't win this, but it wins Best Picture, it's like, how? The Brutalist. Will they be spreading the love out? Or will we have our first winner of many more? A Real Pain. I'd like A Real Pain to win, but it won't. I'm imagining September 5. I'm imagining Anora wins this pretty easily. It'd be weird if it didn't. Oh, The Substance. That's what I want to win. I hope it does win because it's not winning Best Picture. Demi Moore, I think, will win. it won't win Best Picture, so I would like it to pick something up where Coralie Farger can do a speech. Anora, yeah. That was a given. That was a given. I think that's just set the tone for the night. I think that's just set the tone for Best Picture, Best Director, possibly even Best Actress. I am also rooting for Demi. It's one of those. I'm rooting for Demi, but I'm not complaining if Mikey wins as well.
City Academy, thank you so much for this honor. I want to thank Neon and your incredible team. Filmation and Focus Universal and LaPac and my wonderful manager Adam Kirsch and of course, my incredible cast. Mikey, Yura, Mark, Vache, Karin, you elevated everything I wrote and made me look very good. Thank you.
I'm surprised there's been no jokes about it's escaping me. I will think of it in a minute. No intimacy coordinator. I'm surprised there's been no jokes at that. They can't say, oh, that's a sensitive subject, we can't joke about that, when they've done Carla Sofia Gascon jokes. Best adapted screenplay.
Stories that go on journeys all around the world. Amazing if you think about it, because we all know how hard it is to find the right adapter. Here,
Man, the jokes on this are either all or nothing.
here are the nominees.
Right, best adapted screenplay. A complete unknown.
Played by James Mangold and
It better not. It better not. Conclave. That better win. Emilia Perez, if that wins. If that wins, we're on pace for me ending this stream early, let me tell you. Nickel Boys. If this shockingly wins, I can't be more happier. Incredible movie. If you've not seen it, I can't recommend it enough. Sing Sing. I know I've done this now back to back. If I'm voting, this is what I want to win. Incredible movie. Incredible. The fact everybody in this film, other than Coleman Domingo, is not actually an actor. They were in Sing Sing Correctional Facility. It's incredible.
And the
Oscar goes to
Conclave.
Conclave. Okay, yeah, Conclave. The battle lines for Best Picture have been drawn. You've got Anora, you've got Conclave. See, if Conclave didn't win there, it wasn't winning Best Picture. I think Anora was. Now, I think I can speak for everybody. This is what we want, where it's kind of unpredictable. We don't want it where it's like, oh, okay, this is going to win 10 Oscars, you know. I hope Conclave wins Best Picture. It's one of my favourite films of the year. I would love nothing more than Ray Fiennes to win Best Actor. But given there was multiple anonymous Oscar voters that had already thought he'd won, that's why they didn't vote him, I'm not confident.
Welcome back to Oscars Live. Nola has just won Best Original Screenplay, and Vince Vaughn has picked up his award for Best Adapted Screenplay for Conclave. Not really surprised though that Conclave. Were you surprised by that?
I've been surprised quite a few times this evening. So, I mean, I'm surprised in a good way. I'm delighted that he won. I think it was a lovely speech as well.
Who is this woman that is doing the coverage in the UK on Sky, on ITV?
He took a book that, didn't necessarily screen a movie and turned it into something pretty mesmerising.
What do you mean you're shocked? How have you been shocked many times this evening? The Brutalist, I've got a weird relationship with that film. I enjoyed it, but also I thought the first half was like 5, it was a perfect film, and the second half it kind of lost me a bit. It's weird, I felt like it run out of time somehow, even though it had 3.5 hours, you know.
It's a wonderful film. I mean, it's so hard to describe why, because everything that you describe is more than the sum of its parts.
And that's what I think is that's what I
I'll tell you what, Jack, I am jealous that you're watching this in America because you don't have to deal with this awful, awful coverage that we have in the UK. It is bad. Like, there's 3 people on here, there was 4, and they kind of just don't know what they're talking about. Like, I love Isabella Rossellini. Love her. How the hell is she nominated for an Oscar with 8 minutes in the film, but Margaret Qualley isn't nominated at all? The Oscar voters, man, sometimes. We are an hour and 13 minutes in. I don't know whether to say this is going quick or slow. Like, Isabella Rossellini in Conclave was great, but I didn't walk out going, oh my god, that's a best supporting actress role. It was just like, she was good. I wish she was in it more. Yeah, 2 scenes, big scenes admittedly, but, you know, it's hardly anything that's better than like what Margaret Qualley did. And I know like somebody made a list, this was when they were saying roles that have been better than Zoe Saldana's, which isn't saying a lot, but it was a long ass list, and it was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, even like Zendaya from Doom Part 2, there's plenty. Man, the coverage is so bad. Makeup and hairstyling. Who's nominated for that? Let's have a look. Makeup and hairstyling. Nominees: A Different Man, Emilia Perez. Right, straight off the bat. what part in that movie warrants a best hair and hairstyling and makeup? Okay, Nosferatu. I want to say with Chess that should win, but also the substance is there. To be honest, as long as it's the substance or Nosferatu that wins best hairstyling and makeup, I'm pretty okay with it. And Wicked's also a nominee. I mean, if Wicked or Amelia Perez won that, that's kind of a joke. Respectfully, but it's a joke. Also, call me whatever you want, but for best cinematography, you've check it off the bingo goddamn card. Conan O'Brien costume change to go with the cringy jokes that have already happened. So what have we had so far? We've not had a presenter mess up a name, surprisingly, yet. Amelia Perez hasn't won anything. Let's keep it that way, people. Joke doesn't land. I feel like they have, even if they have been cringy. Sebastian Stan Trump joke, I think after the recent stuff with Trump, they're not going there. Okay, that joke didn't land. I'm marking that down. Scarlett Johansson. Oh yeah, I've just realised somehow in the opening speech, no, Conan didn't say it's been a great year for film. I thought that was just a thing that you're kind of obligated to say. That might be joke of the night. Right, come on. A Different Man. I wouldn't mind if that wins. Right, so Amelia Perez is nominated because they put a beard on someone. Meanwhile, Nosferatu, they made Bill Skarsgård look like that and Demi Moore look like that. And we've put in Amelia Perez because they put a beard and some prosthetics on. And Wicked because they sprayed someone green. Two of these things are not like the other. Oscar goes to The Substance. Come on. I appreciate, look at this for a community as well. The one woman who's going up there is in Substance coloured green dress. Well deserved winners. I mean, how they made Demi Moore look. And not only that, what nobody will talk about in the one show because the Oscars don't like horror. That scene of when she gets her face smashed in and it is gruesome as hell. Oh. What was that? A 5-second speech? Wow. Somebody's got us back on track with time. Oh, Halle Berry's coming out. That dress is incredible. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Academy's Board of Governors honors extraordinary contributions
Yeah.
with the Governors Award. Last fall, these awards
Why does Halle Berry look like 20 years younger?
the legendary composer Quincy Jones,
I'm...
writer-director Richard
wow.
Curtis, producers Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli. Now, I had the great privilege of working with Barbara and Michael on Diana.
Barbara Broccoli
And let me tell you,
mention.
they don't just produce Bond movies. They were the heart and soul of this franchise for decades.
They're there. They've just said it.
Does have their Bond.
They wasn't just the Bond franchise, they were the heart and soul of it, and now they are gone and Amazon is making the decisions.
Of danger, style, and intrigue. Now that's timeless. Tonight we pay tribute to Bond
True,
and
true.
Michael, and to our favorite spy.
We're getting a Bond. Right, people say tribute. For me, this is a Bond memoriam because this franchise will now never be this anymore. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Bond's getting a massive tribute at the Oscars, and I don't think it was ever nominated for a major award. Not that I ever think, like in the world of Oscars, it was ever close to a nomination, but other than maybe Casino Royale, that is an incredible film. I love this franchise so much. I grew up with it, and it's just a real shame that they're going to kill it. We've got Margaret Qualley. Okay. Why is Margaret Qualley doing a Bond thing? Right. Is this going to be an announcement of something? True. True. Is this going to be an announcement of something? If not, this is really weird combo. Could you imagine they just drop, oh yeah, meet Jane Bond. This is really weird. Oh, okay. It was just random then. Now we're getting Lisa doing Live and Let Die. I love Lisa, to be fair. One of the best Bond songs ever. I love Lisa, I love Doja Cat. Ray's perfect and made to do a Bond song. Like, she's like the Adele, you know, that fits it perfectly. Or the Sam Smith, you know. This is making me want to watch Bond now. I'm in the middle of a Bond marathon anyway. I mean, having choreography to James Bond still is very weird. What's Doja gonna sing? Oh my. Right. I like Doja Cat. I love when she sings. She doesn't sing enough. She's singing diamonds off her. This is incredible. And I am up. I mean, I've seen all the Bonds, but I'm up to. I've got to finish off Man with the Golden Gun. So I'm just entering into the middle bit of the more time period. Yeah, I grew up with the Bonds, so I love going back, revisiting the ones I really like. And you definitely need to do a Bondathon if you've only seen the Craig ones. Yeah, no one can ever say anything bad about Doja Cat after this. Holy shit. What's Ray gonna sing? I would really like Ray to do Goldeneye or Goldfinger. Only person who could do Skyfall other than Adele. I don't know about everybody else. I know it's a tribute. This feels like a goodbye to Bond as what we know and want it to be. It doesn't feel like a, hey, you know, we'll offer you a franchise because it's not an anniversary. The only thing that's happened is the only people who were keeping it like it was are gone. It feels like a goodbye. Ray's killing it. I'm waiting for him to go back to ITV and the presenters go, that wasn't very good. Ray is so good. If Bond somehow keeps to what it used to be and they just do movies, she should be the first person to get invited. You know how heartbreaking that is that Daniel Craig put in such a, in my opinion, a career best performance, didn't get a nominee, and the only people from the Bond universe that are there are Ray Fiennes and Ana de Armas, who was in a scene. She was great, but you know.
Yeah, I think the only thing we can, no, I'm not going to look at you whilst I say this.
If they only get that award.
Yeah.
How were you shocked that The Substance won Best Hair and Makeup?
And I think the thing I love about it is it wasn't just one note.
Did you not watch the movie? Also, that woman's just a full-on hater saying, oh, I hope that's the only thing it wins. What are we doing?
The four, all the different forms of Demi Moore all the way through that film. I think the endless characters that are happening in life is what makes it one of the.
And it was so good to get it right, because they haven't got that right, and that part, part of the kind of like basis of that film was class.
Yeah, it really just forms that.
I'm just wondering about the many different forms, because I mean, aren't we confusing special effects with makeup? Because the makeup remains fairly similar all the way through.
It's, Amy, it's a trigger at this point. I knew it was going to be bad coverage Like, I knew it was. It's so much worse than I expected. Oh, how did it win Best Hair and Makeup? The show knew exactly how it won Best Hair and Makeup. Jonathan Ross is trying to be funny now. He's just said that was like Strictly Blackpool.
No, it's like a variety show, isn't it? I mean, I didn't really understand the point of it, to be honest. They weren't doing an established...
Is there anything this woman fucking understands? I'm sorry. What a...
All the singers that they basically listed as special performances, all in that one kind of weird homage.
Yes, that's as you were dreading seeing the special performances. So you're thrilled they're out of the way.
Well, I kind of feel like, they should have that song.
I'm live ranting on here and live tweeting and ranting on my phone as well. I'm double pissed off. Did they hire her and go, right, you're an actress, so your role today is to be the most insufferable person I think I've ever seen on TV? Best Supporting Actress up next. I wonder who's going to win. It's on the bingo card. Will she cry? Of course she will. I think my favourite thing ever would be Zoe Saldana's won every single award ceremony. It comes to the Oscars and they give it to Isabella Rossellini for 8 minutes. I'm a Emilia Perez hater. Let that happen for me. I will be so happy.
Are you tired of streaming movies from your couch, from your kitchen?
Stop doing the bits. We don't care about the bits. How is everybody finding the Oscars so far? We are an hour and a half in. It is 1:37 in the morning for me in the UK. Life would be easier if this was in New York because it'd be only 5-hour time difference instead of 8. Martin Scorsese cameo on a really tacky advert, okay.
Here's gonna blow up. Hey, our thanks to Martin Scorsese for helping us out. His cut of that commercial was 6 hours long. Yeah. And very violent. This year marks the 20th anniversary of Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 2. Yes. Please welcome a star of both Kill Bill movies and the reason I once bought my wife an eye patch, the world's sexiest Daryl Hannah.
Daryl Hannah coming out. Okay. Also, the 20th anniversary of Kill Bill 2. That is insane. Agree with the message. The speech goes political. Check it off. She looks the same. Yeah, I mean it counts, yeah. Kill Bill Vol 1 and 2 are two of my favourite movies.
shaped the stories we tell. Here are the nominees for achievement in film editing.
Achievement in film editing.
Sean A.
Anora. Will that win? I mean, the editing's not insane in it. The Brutalist, that could win. The editing in that is pretty mind-blowing. Conclave. Nice tight cinematography, but again, nothing crazy. Emily Paris. You definitely need to rewatch Kill Bill. Kill Bill 1, like, is just brilliant. Wicked. Right. Don't tell me that's all the nominees. How's
and the
Oscar goes to?
Anora.
Anora. I think that's just told you your best picture winner, to be honest. Check it off the scorecard. Winner wins more than once. Right, like, best film editing. Nickel Boys. That's done in a POV shot for a majority of it. It is edited incredibly. Doom Part 2. Challengers. I'm just trying to think. Nosferatu, I'd say. I could give you a whole new lineup. I'm only one off a new set of nominees. I'd include the Brutalist, so, you know, that'd be my 5. Man, Sean Baker at the end of this is going to have 3 golden statues on his mantle just from his work alone. That's pretty incredible. Oh, his wife's his producer as well, okay. Sean Baker saying thank you, I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, Anora sweeping, isn't it? Divine Joy Randolph. So this is the get ready to tick it off, people. Winner Zoe Saldana cries. Oh my god, I can't believe I've won, even though I've won all the other awards. But Kieran Culkin was just like, okay, another one, cheers.
The way you brought Joan Baez to life. You did not.
I did think Monica Barbara's performance of Joan Baez was pretty good. Until I learned that Joan Baez is of Mexican heritage. Why we're whitewashing still? I thought we were stopping that. Apparently not.
Your joy, your love, affection. It is your voice. It is in your movement, your presence. You light up every single screen. The same way that you light up the stage. You are pure magic.
Could you imagine if Ariana Grande wins? I mean, as I say, I've become a hater of Emilia Perez, and not even through jumping on the bandwagon. I watched the movie, I didn't know it was disliked, and I was like, what is this bullshit I'm watching? I'd love Felicity Jones to win. That's who I'd pick if I was voting.
Isabella, watching you work is a reminder of the power of paying attention, of savoring every single moment.
I mean, if Isabella Rossellini wins here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the race is back on for Best Picture. Zoe Saldana's crying already. Can we tick that off even if she hasn't won? again, I'm being a hater. I want her to win even less now. She's already crying because I think she's like, oh my god, I can't believe she's going to read my name out. I hope it's not her.
5 breathtaking performances, 5 brilliant women. Each one of them so deserving. And
The Oscar goes to...
Zoe Saldana.
Oh my god. People, can you believe it? Zoe Saldana won. Oh my god, and she's crying. Oh my god. Right. Let's hope that is Amelia Perez's only win.
My mom is here. My whole family's here. I am floored
I
by this honor.
I don't even dislike Zoe Saldana. This movie and how they've marketed it and her
Power in a woman
has made me a hater.
and talking about powerful women.
What a time to finish my beer as well.
That you have offered me is a true gift, and I will pay it forward. Thank you.
Jack, I don't know whether you even watched it, but if you did, what's your opinion of Amelia Perez?
Interest. Thank you for being so curious about these women. You tell this story to my cast and my team.
I could go on a rant here.
I'm sharing this award with you, Netflix, Ted, Lisa, Bella, Why Not Productions, YSL. Thank you for your support.
I mean,
Kick-ass team.
nobody of that movie actually spoke Spanish. The director said that the Spanish language is of the language of the third world.
Everything great,
Yeah.
richest and good that I've ever done in my life is because of you. Thank you so much. And to my husband, with that beautiful hair, you're just... The biggest honor in my life is being your partner. You hung the moon in our beautiful, perfect sun.
Jesus Christ, she's going on, isn't she? Like, I know she's just won an Oscar, but bloody hell, wind it in. You've had a whole award season of winning to get this off your chest.
Dreams and dignity and hardworking hands, and I am the first American of Dominican origin to accept an Academy Award, and I know I will not be the last. I hope that I'm getting an award.
I'm with you, where is the music?
To sing and speak in Spanish. My grandmother, if she were here, she would be so delighted. This is for my grandmother. Argentina.
Fam, where's the music? That should have been a tick off. That should have been music hits. Cowards. See, I can't tell if she's fake crying because she weren't that great of an actor in it, so I can't tell.
Welcome back to the Oscars live on ITV1 and ITVX, and Zoe Saldana there has just won Best Supporting Actress and probably most emotional actress of the night so far.
Oh, it was fantastic.
No, right. You say that, you watch, there'll be somebody who's no, like, disrespected sounds like classist, but not an A-lister, kind of a nobody that's won for the first time and probably the only time in their career. Biggest moment of their life, they've won an Oscar, they're thanking everybody, they're nervous, you know, and then you watch, the music will play for them, but when she's rambling on for like 3 minutes, nah, it's fine. When it's somebody who will never win probably another Oscar again, they won't be allowed to.
Definitely in that list of best supporting actresses that she should have won. I mean, I said it at the beginning, didn't I? I mean, I'd actually like to have seen her up there for best actress, but anyway, you can't have everything.
Is she taking the piss? She thought she was a best actress. Also, she said, I would have liked to seen her up there. as best. So did she think she's not only should have been best actress, but ahead of Mikey Madison and Demi Moore?
But it's also one of my favourite things about just watching the camera on the actors' faces. Didn't like it, don't really mind.
This is
I mean, you just saw it go to colour.
something.
Yeah, really bad stuff.
It's interesting that she didn't mention her by name in the acceptance
No,
speech.
and I think she handled that whole situation well. I think very genuinely, but masterfully, and
Yeah, I think they did play Bong Joon-ho off, and he had one of the best Oscar wins of all time with Parasite.
experience that she had was also making it clear that the things that were said were unacceptable and not who she
Not only that, he was. I'm pretty sure it was for like his best picture
you feel the same way about
speech or best director. You know, the biggest one.
you gave what you think is good when she's talked about how this is an exciting role for her. She's won.
Did she just say Zoe Saldana's performance was a performance of a lifetime? I'm sorry, what?
Just, throws a bomb right in the
Right, I'm not an actor. I probably never will be an actor. If that's the best performance of your career, I'd retire now. I'd give in.
Not Mexican, obviously, but I think she added a sort of some degree of authenticity to Emilia Perez. So
I'm so. Is she taking the piss? She's not Mexican, obviously, but I think she added authenticity. Why? Because she's Puerto Rican and they speak Spanish, so it must be the same. I'm genuinely having a breakdown here.
That in particular Mexican viewers have had is that she's not Mexican and she doesn't sound it, but she is the one person who, as a Latina woman, who does fluently speak Spanish.
picky with your languages.
No. She's got that wrong. She didn't speak Spanish. She used to, and she had to relearn it.
After the Doja Cat stuff, I just didn't know.
Both of them do have lovely hair.
They do.
You mentioned Doja Cat stuff. Can I just go back to Bond for just a moment? Because we just had a very quick news break. I don't want to give away too much. Very quick news break. And it's mixed sex toilets here. And Jonathan happened to be there. And he came out of the kitchen singing Skyfall.
Yes.
So after all that disparaging...
I was going to say, yeah, her character weren't even meant to be Mexican. Oh, that's like turning around and going, oh, Mikey Madison shouldn't win then because she's not Russian. She wasn't playing a Russian, she was playing an American who could speak Russian. Oh my god, I'm having a mental breakdown now. We've got 14 to go. They better do some double bills like... I mean, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Even if you're just watching a man have a breakdown about Emilia Perez. Oh, look. We're getting a highlight of the substance showing exactly what the message is and why it's one of the best films of the year. So I hope that dumb person in ITV Studios is watching now and is getting through a thick skull and she's understanding why it's nominated and why it's such an important movie. Just a thought. Ben Stiller's rising from the ground. And now Ben Stiller's stuck in the floor. This is going to add like another 2 minutes on to the runtime.
It is a field where the slightest miscalculation could lose the trust of the audience and humiliate the performers on screen.
The one thing I will thank everybody for is keeping half my sanity. I can't see keeping it fully because I've clearly lost my head a couple of times, but we are going into 2 AM in the UK and I'm not actually that tired. I thought I was going to get to this point, be way too tired and just have to call a stream, but I'm pushing through. What is this?
Here are the nominees for production design.
Okay, production design. The Brutalist, that could win. That could win. Conclave. Yeah, that could win. Right, we've got to give Dune to something. Nosferatu, they built a goddamn town and they still won't win nothing. Wicked's like Disney built a Disneyland. You're lucky, man. 6 PM, I wish I was watching this at 6 PM. And the Oscar goes to Wicked. Again, winner wins more than 2. To be fair with this set of nominees, Conclave built, as you've just said, a whole replica of the Vatican. Nosferatu built a whole town / small city. Wicked built all their sets. And then you've got some of the other ones, yeah. Wicked's gonna win all the non-major awards. I mean, they might. They might. That's actually. I should have put a bet on that. That's a possibility. What else is it up for? Best song. I'm just gonna actually have a look what it's up for. So Wicked is up for still. Best visual effects. It better not win that. Yeah, like I think it. Yeah. True. Very, very true. So it's up for best visual effects. I hope it doesn't win that. I hope Better Man wins that. Mick Jagger's come out. What? I can't put my phone down. I'm on, but Mick Jagger is in the building. Elton John's there. What is this? Why is Mick Jagger presenting anything?
I'm greatly honoured to be invited to give this award for the
Am I in a fever dream? If Robbie Williams is here, this is the most random group of musicians.
to give this award out. The producers really wanted Bob Dylan to do this. Bob didn't want to do it because he said the best songs this year were obviously in the movie A Complete Unknown. Bob said you should find somebody younger.
This might be my favourite highlight of the night. Mick Jagger is presenting an award. Also, how's Mick Jagger younger than Bob Dylan? Like, best original song nominees. This could be a big one. Academy. I know it won't win. Sing Sing. Sing Sing, or I'll take Elton John winning another one. If Emilio Perez wins. This can't win. It can't. Oh my god. I'm gonna have anxiety now. why are they outing the person who wrote this awful song? Right, everybody watching, you already know this. I just want you to remember this awful performance and scene you're seeing is from a woman who's just won Best Supporting Actress. Fully level, I don't know what this movie is, so I can't comment on that.
Gabby, who goes by the name Her. I can't think of anybody that could have done the song like her. It was so meant to be.
Oh, I've just found a updated rundown of the Oscars. We're on the Best Original Song, then it's Best Documentary Short Film, Documentary Feature Film, Production Design, Visual Effects, International Feature Film, Live Action Short Film, Cinematography, Score, Leading Actor, Directing, Leading Actress, Best Picture. That's the actual rundown. I want Sing Sing to win this so bad. I really want Sing Sing to win this. Also, how was Terence? I forgot this Selena Gomez shit show is nominated. Also, I don't speak Spanish. I know from Spanish native speakers were saying her Spanish is abysmal.
She's singing on top of that song that everybody knows. So it had to feel familiar and at the same time something you can dance to. Brian Young lyrics to Never Too Late for No Mountain Nothing.
Give Elton another one.
Elton John was
I'm on board with it. Before the awards given, what does everybody want to win this? Or is there just one that nobody wants to win?
it's something that I'll take with me forever.
Mick Jagger needs to be hosting it, I'm sorry. Oscar goes to... There is no conceivable way that this bullshit has just won. Hang on, was that the Selena Gomez one as well? I don't even have the energy to run.
Thank you to Jacques Audiard and to the amazing cast. Thank you to our phenomenal interpreters, Zoe Saldana and Kama.
Oh, okay, it's the Zoe one. I mean, that's still awful. Oh, yeah, Sing Sing's there, Elton John's there, but no, he's no good at... He's awful at songwriting. Instead, let's get Zoe Saldana just weird whispering in a passive-aggressive tone. play the music. Play the music. Play the music. That was one of the worst things I've just ever fucking seen. There is no way. There is nobody here, Jonathan, that thinks that was a deserving win. Yeah, Elton John's here. He's no good. Sing Sing, that it pulled on your heartstrings and made you an emotional wreck there. Let's give it to Zoe Saldana. Yeah, of course. He really did. So question for everyone, is that the worst best song winner? I can't, I'm gonna, because I'm petty and annoyed, I'm now gonna look on Wikipedia at what won best original song before. Right, okay. Winners and nominees, let's have a look recently. Right, so last year we had What I Was Made For by Billie Eilish and Phineas. Brilliant song. Year before that we had RRR. The year before that we had No Time to Die. The year before that, Judas and the Black Messiah, Fight For You, which was a banger of a song. The year before that, Rocket Man, I'm Gonna Love Me Again by Elton John and Bernie Taupin. The year before that, Shallow, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper from A Star Is Born. Year before that, a song from Coco. Year before that, City Full of Stars by La La Land. Before that, Writings on the Wall. Let It Go's one, Skyfall's one. This is certainly the worst best original song winner, I think, for since the new millennium. Like, I'm on 92 and the winners are still elite. I think, yeah.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
We got a Drake. I mean, Drake's just catching strays.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up. Anyway.
So bad news for everyone. Best original score. Amelia Perez is on for that as well. Is that going to win that then? That Kendrick joke was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're such good friends that sometimes they trade middle initials just for fun. Please welcome Oscar winner Samuel M. Jackson and Selena L. Gomez.
Samuel L. Jackson and Selena Gomez.
We're here to present those documentary categories. Don't you love documentaries? I love them because they're powerful, they open our eyes, they open our minds, and
I'm so happy Selena Gomez wasn't nominated. I was nervous as hell. Death by Numbers. This is the shorts, I believe, or documentaries. I haven't seen any of them. I think Christopher Reeve's A Superman Story is up for this, so it's the only one I'm aware of, so I hope that wins. If it's that one it's up for. Okay. I'm putting the bets out already. Depending how long their speech is, music will play. I need to watch the Christopher Reeves one. I still haven't watched the Roger Moore one that Channel 4 did. Yes, the one with his son, yes. Yeah, I haven't seen it, I've got it recorded. Check it off the bingo card. People that probably never win an Oscar or even come close to it again, they've just got played off. But Zoe Saldana, you can rant about nothing for, what, 6 minutes or something. Joke. No Other Land. I need to get round to this as well. See, the thing for me with this, I was like, right, I've got two options. I either stay up, watch it by myself. Sugarcane, I need to see this movie as well. I think the company that made it, Lily Gladstone, has something to do with it. That's a big thing. This is a big deal. No Other Land's won. That's a huge deal. This is going to be quite powerful, I think. Guy Pearce is so happy. What a guy is. But yeah, my main thing was I was going to stay up and watch this, not stream it, but then I'd have to wake up, record a reaction, upload it. It'd be pointless, so I thought I'd live stream it. Yeah. Yeah, because did you see Guy Pearce and Kevin Spacey? Well, Kevin Spacey's just started to tried to start a Twitter beef because Guy was like, yeah, he's a weird guy. It's like, yeah, the shit he's done, he most definitely is a weird guy.
Decades and still resist as we call on the world to take serious action to stop the injustice and to stop the ethnic cleansing of Palestinian people.
Great speech.
We made this here, Palestinians and Israelis, because together our voices are stronger.
See, when I put speech goes political, it wasn't for this. I presumed somebody was going to make a Trump, Russia, Ukraine joke or comment. This isn't political. This is what's a matter of right and wrong. Yeah, Kevin Spacey's. What's more scary, that he's kind of snuck his way back into Hollywood? That's what's scary. And it's like, if he can, anyone can. So this is one of them. Notice they're not playing the music now, because imagine the person who would press the music here. Yeah, you can't. If you press the music on this speech, you ain't getting employed again. What a speech. That was everything it needed to be. Yeah, for some reason Hollywood really likes abusive men.
I mean, it is the most spectacular, moving, powerful, profoundly intimate.
I'm waiting for this woman on the ITV coverage to go say something like, oh, I didn't know there was a war going on in Palestine. Hopefully, yeah.
And to share the truth and the message that it needs the world to hear. And I am just thrilled. I honestly, I didn't think it would take it. I didn't think that we coming to Oprah, and it is so profound, the story of Master Eric. It's just, what they have done, the achievement of them standing on that stage to tell a story that people have ignored, have covered up, have lied about.
Yeah, it's weird. Have you noticed, like, they'll give movies about what's happening the awards, but they won't actually do anything to help them.
Stand a chance of winning it. It was just way too political and not one-sided, but just very, very profoundly illustrative. It's a story it tells.
If she'd have said one-sided to describe a mass genocide of a I'm too annoyed to speak. She almost treaded into the dangerous territory of trying to say that was a one-sided political view. Okay.
In a very minor way, when you look at it and you think on a bigger scale, on a bigger canvas, this is the only solution that there is. And not wanting to be political about it, but when you watch a film like this, it's absolutely based in reality.
True. Mind you, I should imagine there's quite a lot of Zionists in the crowd.
Beautiful to see their relationship.
Yeah.
And the strength they give each other and the support they give each other. So it's what documentaries do best. It gives you a totally true glimpse of a world that you can't see.
A reality that hasn't been sensationalized.
Right, we have been going for 2 hours and 16 minutes. It is 20 past 2 in the morning in the UK. Good news is, we might only have an hour and a half left. Oh.
Back larger, this is his hometown. This is where he grew up, and it has been systematically dismantled. It has been torn apart. He was not
Why is she interrupting her? The film critic they've got on the ITV coverage is telling the story of what No Other Land's about and the heartbreaking story, and she's just trying to butt in.
You don't feel like you're being, there's no emotional, gauge on it pushing you in one direction or another. It's incredibly literal. It just films what it sees, and it then, features these sort of discussions between these two men. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And I think it's a really good example of how film can kind of open the world to you in a way that lots of other mediums can't.
I understand that, yeah. I mean, I kind of shot myself in the foot yesterday 'cause I'm a huge wrestling fan, and the wrestling was on until, I don't know, like, I think it went on till like 4:45. I didn't stay up watch all of it. About this time I crashed out. So I've gone back-to-back nights. I used to do this all the time when I was like 16. I'm 26 now. I'm like an old man. I'm going to be a wreck tomorrow. Also, as comfy as this chair is, when I'm having to stream, I can't lie back. Sit up. My back is a wreck. So that's fun. It does. Yeah. I'm not there yet. I mean, body wise, I'm like a 60-year-old, so I'm already ahead of the curve. 'Cause I've got chronic pain and chronic fatigue syndrome. So like just everything. I'm just. Also, like legit, Amy, I thought you were like 22. My tweet about what she said is popping off for some reason. When I said, oh yes, I've got if you've got the knees of an 8-year-old, I've got the knees of like a 100-year-old. I need to go to the doctors about mine. It's Inflammation City. On what planet are you 32? Genuinely, take 10 years off. That's what I thought you were 22. My tweet when I said, oh yeah, the substance was a male gaze directed by a fucking woman. It's got 184 likes and 2,500 views. So apparently I hit the nail on the head there.
Well, our hearts go out to all of those who have lost their homes. And I'm talking about the producers of Joker 2. Damn, best delivery of the night. All right. Next up, Los Angeles Fire Department pilot Jonah Johnson.
Yo,
Play Bob Dylan, Timothy Chalamet learned how to sing. In fact, his singing was so good, he almost lost the part.
these firefighters have. God damn, these are savages.
Back with Connor. Usually when he calls, stuck in a tree.
Okay.
And yeah, like when I saw your profile picture, I was like, oh yeah, she's like 20, 22. Amy, careful with your wording on that one. given what's happening, don't be going around saying the fire department are roasting people. Now we're getting Miles Teller and Miley Cyrus.
Sound helps us experience a film at our core. It shapes how we think, how we feel, and how deeply we connect to a story.
And I got to experience that.
I love Miles Teller. He's a very good looking dude. I need Glenn Powell on the screen.
The work done by the mixers, the engineers, the designers, the editors. I could go on and on.
I think you nailed it. That's a perfect description of it.
Sound is what I do, Miles.
I love your sound. You are sound.
Thank you.
This is awkward. Best sound. Okay. Remember in your heads, best sound. So we've got Complete Unknown. In the best sound though about this, the music, Doom Part 2, what should win? What should win? If Amelia Perez wins, I might cry. You might see a grown man cry. Or is Wiki just going to win another non-major category? The Wild Robot. It makes sense that an animated would be nominated for Best Sound, considering, you know, you're not getting visual. Come on, Dune.
And the Oscar goes
Please, Dune.
Dune.
They remembered they existed. Come on. They remember they existed. They forgot Denis Villeneuve exists though, but we've got one.
Thank you so much, the Academy. And thanks to my amazing team, both here in New Zealand. Thanks to everybody at Legendary Warner Brothers. Our fellow colleague, Doug Campbell, who couldn't make it here tonight. Joe Walker. And most of all, Denis Villeneuve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I know you're watching. This goes out to our wives. We love you. Omrakun. And Doug Campbell, my partner, who couldn't be here tonight. And if you could all please
At least Dune's won one thing.
big round of applause for the best director you could ever work for, Mr. Denis Villeneuve.
Denis, and I bet he's thinking, what the hell do I have to do to get a goddamn Oscar nomination? They did not just do that. I'm lost for words. It was just about a give his. He was clearly going to say like two things.
Push the boundaries of what we see on the screen
Their work makes the impossible seem possible.
with breathtaking ambition. They create magic that rests
There goes the music cuts off speeches.
Here are the nominees for Best Visual Effects.
Best visual effects, people.
Romulus,
Alien Romulus, fair enough.
Daniel Matherin, and Shane Mahan.
I mean, it's hardly like he was going to sit there and talk for 30 minutes. Better Man, Doom Part 2. Could Doom do a double sweep? I hope Doom win just so he can do his speech.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Eric Winfrey, Steven Universe, Toy Story, and Robin Hood.
Exactly, and not only that, they're probably going to go over anyway, so just go over by 30 seconds. Is Wiki going to win this? The visual effects for me was a bit too dark of a movie. Dune Part 2. Right, get the bald guy back on stage. Also, another double winner. And it's different guys, so he ain't even going to get the chance to do his speech.
Thank you once again to the Academy. Thanks to Bryce Parker, Jason Gardner, our amazing cast and crew, all my fellow HODs, producers, production, legendary Warner Brothers, D8, Wiley Co, Rodeo, Territory, Big
That's a great win.
and of course our visionary director, Denis Villeneuve. To my wonderful wife, Maggie.
Right, I'm counting this. It's not presenter, but it's speech people. Why 3 people from Dune talked and they've all said Denis Villeneuve 3 different times? Am I the only one who's noticed that Denis Villeneuve's been said like 3 variations? They were just about to play him off as well. How far have these Conan sketches gone over by? Well, back to ITV. They've just said that nobody's dominated yet, which is kind of true, but also Anora's won 2, Wicked's won 2, Amelia Perez won 2, Dune's won 2.
Spread out. Then I do get frustrated with things like sound. I always find that it's films with singing or music in them, particular music in them, if they're nominated for sound. But actually sound in a movie is about so much else. And I was like,
She's complaining about sound nominations being usually musical music stuff. The winner was Dune Part 2, that's not musical, so shut up. This is an irrelevant argument. Oh, okay, now she's saying that. Okay.
obvious sound film rather than where it's actually difficult and challenging to create the soundscape.
I do love the sound of it.
I love Judy.
Yeah, it is. I do.
That's an interesting point you're making. When we were watching that, you were talking about how when films are long as Parkinson's, they often don't want to win the others.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a conspiracy, isn't it? But I mean, it can't be. Academy voters voted, but
I think it's a nice
Yeah.
see what you see when because there tends to be a bit of a feel. I know people almost about this, and you kind of have the same thing when something is good, but it's not going to get.
Right, I'm intrigued.
You're giving a bit of a nod.
I'm going to look up this woman who is awful at her job on ITV. She's a British Norwegian journalist. She's 62. Mainly, this explains it, mainly arts programmes. So why is she on here doing films? In memoriam section next, then we have 8 more Oscars. Also, Jonathan Ross saying it's that we look forward to the in memoriam's a bit weird. Live action short as well. I'm imagining that's going to be a double presented thing.
Every audience member will have their own interpretation of things, and I've always wanted to keep things open-ended.
I still can't believe in Anora there's an EDM remix of Take That's Greatest Day. Sterling K. Brown and Ana de Armas. Ana de Armas always looks phenomenal. I'm excited for the Ballerina John Wick series that she's in. It's going to be a great movie. Live action short. Aline. Anuja. Big crowd reaction. I'm Not a Robot. The Last Ranger. The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Okay. Oscar goes to I'm Not a Robot. My eyes are now officially killing me, so it looks like I'm doing a bad Guy Pearce cosplay. I promise I'm not.
Okay, 45 seconds. A huge thank you to the Academy. It's such an honor. A huge thank you.
Her dress is pretty cool.
And you are out of this world. Where is she? Okay. To the cast and crew, your heart and soul is in every frame. This is also yours. To our amazing publicist, Mariana Mendez, director Jason, editors Mark Mouillet and Priya Satyajit, the New Yorker, legend Kim Magnuson, to everyone who supported us, you know who you are. To my producer and partner in life, Trent, I'm not having your babies because of this statue. But I remember on set we were
They're going to play them off, aren't they?
I for the mother, and then I felt your hand on your back because that's you. You always have my back. And we level-headed Dutch people, we don't say this often, but I love you. Thank you so much.
They just played them off as she just said, oh, we don't say this often, I love you. He didn't even get the chance to say anything. Is this in memoriam? Yeah, she was literally about to wrap up. This is going to be rough, man. Of course, Morgan Freeman acted with Gene Hackman in Unforgiven.
I had the pleasure of working alongside Gene on 2 films.
2 films.
Unforgiven and Under Suspicion. And like everyone who's ever shared a scene with him, I learned he was a generous performer and a man who gets elevated everyone's work. He received 2 Oscars, but more importantly,
Gene Hackman also did one of my favourite performances in Wes Anderson's The Royal Tenenbaums.
So I think I speak for us all when I say, Gene, you'll be remembered for that. And for so much more. Rest in peace, my friend.
Goddamn Morgan Freeman. Maggie Smith. What a fucking icon. Yeah, Gina Rowlands. Why do they always play dramatic music? Can't they just play something nice? Bob Newhart, yeah. Chris Christopherson. Stunt performer. Terry Garr. John Amos. Is it me or does this feel like way too dramatic of a music choice? Donald Sutherland. Yeah, I know, just play something nice, low tempo, just nice, and an emotional piece, you know. Why are we playing like something this dramatic? I feel like I'm going to watch like Lord of the Rings in a final battle scene or something. Shelley Duvall, yeah. David Lynch. So that's weird. People have been getting claps and then they don't clap. And then they clap at James Earl Jones. Okay. Nah, man. Gene Hackman, it's still not settled in. That was a nice in memoriam apart from the dramatic music that's not really needed. And now back to ITV.
Two tributes to the Academy remembering those titans of Hollywood who've lost, including, of course, David Lynch and Gene Hackman. And it's lovely to look back and to, appreciate and to remember how much they gave us, how much they did.
Right, we are coming up to well, it is 2:45. Looking on the TV, we are scheduled for 1 more hour. I hope that's not the actual run time. I hope it's more like 3:30, 3:20, and then they just talk for a bit. I think I'm like hoping, and I know myself that's not true. Right, I will be back in 1 minute. I am back. Have I missed anything? I probably haven't. Seven more awards left. Amy. Somebody just pointed out, true, again, what we were on about with horror. Neither at the BAFTAs or the Academy included Tony Todd in the in memoriam. I can't believe that. Can't believe that.
So much of the movie is about possessing that which cannot be possessed. This patron trying to possess an artist by collecting not just his work, but collecting him. It's really the story of how the fabric of America has been built.
I didn't realise that. I don't know whether you realise that they didn't give Tony Todd any acknowledgement.
So we saw Pena, Dave Bautista, and Willem Dafoe.
Dave Bautista looks incredible.
We're honored to present the award for cinematography. Using 1 medium
Cinematographer, okay.
is a challenge. Unless your cinematographer is Lowell Crawley. Lowell.
What do you think will win for this? This feels like a stat category again. The Brutalist is up there.
Capturing the public and private life of an icon is not an easy task, especially when
Is
it is
the Brutalist somehow not going to win anything
redefine
other than Best Actor?
the great Ed Lachman. Maybe feels like he had a front row seat to the opera of her life. Ed, you illuminate the
Maria, I haven't seen that song, that
cinematic
film.
In doing so, you ensure that their voice resonates and their legacy will never be forgotten.
Right, we are potentially.
Paul, I cannot imagine Amelia Pérez without you.
Okay, Zoe Saldana's recovered from sobbing her heart out.
And authorized fantasy.
So that'll me if that wins
Created a unifying vision
Best Cinematography.
and larger-than-life set pieces.
If it does, I'll have a breakdown.
And intricately choreographed sequences. I especially admired your precision and attention.
Right, they're on about the choreograph. The choreography when they are singing is worse than like Greatest Showman at the bar scene when they do the other side. That's better than anything in that. I love Batista, man.
But as the story was going to evolve in part two, the visuals would also have to evolve. And you stepped up to the
Could this be Doom Part 2 again?
sophisticated eye to explore new techniques. With perhaps even more impressive
It feels like Doom Part 2 should win this, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Like, that movie, just look at it. I want Doom Part 2 to win this, or Nosferatu. You watch, we'll get neither, and we'll get Amelia Perez. I hope not. Willem Dafoe so good. Also, why is he like aging in reverse? He looks younger than he did like 10 years ago. And the Oscar goes to... I spoke it into existence by saying, oh, I wonder if it'll just not win nothing. Nope. Brutalist. Hey, it's not Amelia Perez, so that's a win. I mean, to be fair, the cinematography in that movie is incredible. It really is incredible. My man didn't even start his speech and the timer started, you know how nuts that is.
Thank you to Brady for trusting me, allowing me to sail close to the edge, and offer your hand if I ever fell in. Thank you, Brady, for recognizing the richest diamonds of always.
It's a real shame that awards as big as cinematography and he's rushing his speech because he's worried he's going to get played off. So bad. Like, what's the point of having the awards if you can't celebrate the people that are winning them? Penelope Cruz, oh my god, she looks incredible.
Buenas noches. It's an honor to be here to present the Oscars for Best International Feature Film. Here are the nominees.
This is the one. Does Emilia Perez win, or does I'm Still Here pick its first Oscar up? I wanted Kneecap to be nominated. It can't win. It can't win. It can't win. Oscar goes to I'm Still Here. That makes it interesting though. That's got that's not only obviously got nominated, but it won. So come the later awards when it's up, you know, it's up for Best Picture. Fernanda Torres is up for Best Actress. That could be a sneaky one.
Thank you, President and President Cinema. I'm so honored to receive this in this such an extraordinary group of filmmakers. This goes to a woman who, after a loss suffered during an authoritarian regime, decided not
I really need to see this film in cinema.
This prize goes to
I just wish the UK would actually release movies before major award ceremonies.
the two extraordinary women who gave life to her, Fernanda Torres and Fernanda
It's playing kind of near me, but not really. That's the problem.
Tom Bernard, Michael,
Don't.
you are the absolute best. Thank you so much for this. It's an extraordinary thing. Thank you so much.
They've played him off as well.
Coming up next, Mark Hamill. Then later, Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey pay a special tribute to Quincy Jones.
Can they let anybody do a speech now, or did they overrun that much that early on that they're trying to make up the time?
They said to the time of the music, they've got enough time for the June worm to play drums. But not enough time for the director of the film to give us a decent speech. But no surprises there, and I know that was a win which you both applauded.
Even Jonathan Ross is like joking about it.
It's something that's staying with me. It's one of my absolute favourites this year, and it's such a gorgeous piece of work. You know, it's tender, and it's intimate, and it's personal, but it is not, you know, sentimental.
I think this is one where we'll look back, hopefully, and people realise that we've failed Sing Sing and Nickel Boys of the nominated lot.
I think it actually could have been crowded out, and it's unshowy, it's not flashy, it's not Barbie, you know, it's not Oppenheimer, and so it could have been crowded out with awards, and actually I think it's surfaced just the right moment that people are going to now what a delicate, meticulous piece of filmmaking it is.
I absolutely loved it. I think it's also the best film about a woman's experience amongst all of the Oscar films this year, because it's about a woman whose husband disappeared during the civilian dictatorship in the early 60s, and no, 1970, and who has to go from being a kind of almost a sort of trophy wife.
She's joking. So, the latest stupid thing that she said on ITV was that's the best portrayal. I mean, she's not said that because she actually believes that you know, Fernanda Torres has done a great job, which by all accounts, from what I know, she's incredible. She said that because she purely dislikes the substance and Denora.
Fernanda Torres, the lead actress, directed her mother in a film in the 90s.
She's also trying to wow us with facts to a film critic that knows these facts because she's a film critic.
Actresses nominated tonight whose mothers nominated for the same Walker because they're obviously, of course, Ingrid Bergman was nominated for the and well, but you know,
I'm now becoming ever so slightly a lot tired. The ITV coverage really isn't helping. How are you surviving, Amy?
settings as well. So I think, you know, people always want to say their thank you, don't they? And they want to kind of have their moment, but it's
I don't think it's just that. I think there's terrible fear out there. I think people are really afraid of speaking up, and I think the Oscars tonight has actually been a really good kind of gauge of where America's at.
Of how scared people actually are. That's not what we were hoping to get from the evening, but they are.
What is she talking about?
It's been, I think, a satisfying experience.
Nobody's afraid of talking because it's in America. They are. I mean, they're just annoyed that they can't thank who they need to thank.
very much high kind of aesthetic. And I think as well, you know, the fact that it was filmed on big position, which could have felt a bit gimmicky, and you know, this large format, larger than life, something Hitchcock was using, it could have seemed like something that was kind of Oscar bait, but actually,
For me, when it was 70s.
of course.
I saw it at home on a small television.
Oh, I just thought her thing technically was a Trump shot, not joke. So, yeah. Also, nobody's tripped. It's a good job improving the stairs, guys. Nickel Boys, Ramel Ross got goddamn robbed of a Best Director nomination. It was shot in point of view. Like, it's incredible movie. Nickel Boys and Sing Sing got failed.
Welcome back to the 97th Long-Form Content Awards. You know, Anora's having a good night. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great news. 2 wins already. I guess Americans are excited to see somebody finally stand up to a powerful Russian.
Trump joke. Trump joke and political.
Our next presenter is action figure celebrity.
Check it off the bingo card, ladies and gentlemen.
We have the original. Please welcome Mark Hamill.
That's what we want. We've not had a GIF-worthy reaction. Nobody's tripped. Surprisingly, nobody's wore sunglasses indoors yet.
I suggested they play the tape from Jaws, but why not?
The great film score is timeless.
You can immediately help define the characters and their moods, deepen the emotions of the film, and stay with us long, long after we leave the theater. Here are the nominees for original score.
Here are the nominees for original score. The Brutalist. That could win. That could win. Conclave. Again, that could win. It can't be Emilia Perez. Wicked. Okay. The Wild Robot. That got a lot of love. I need to watch that. And the winner is The Brutalist. That's 2. It's sneaking up. It's now tied first with Amelia Perez, Wicked, Anora, Dune Part 2, and something else I think tied on 2. Now been streaming for 3 hours. A massive thank you to people who have joined in and interacted and kept me sane, because the ITV coverage and some of the stuff have been pushing me. So thank you everybody who watched live, and hopefully will watch tomorrow. I really appreciate it. And then I think this week or next, it'll be this week, coming now, is when the next episode of the whole film, which will be the new Hollywood time period, and that's when that video will be uploaded. They've played him off as well. How much time did they waste? How much time did they waste? Man. He was there. I don't know why they are like trying to ruin people's moments of what they've worked their entire life and career for. Like, just as you said earlier, just cut out some of the pointless skits. Are we going to get a musical number of Quincy Jones's like greatest hits? be a gift-worthy reaction. What do you think of Rachel Ziegler?
And movies continue to inspire us all. And now,
I might count that.
from The Wiz, one that carries the same joy he brought to the world every day. Please welcome to the stage Oscar nominee, Queen Latifah!
Queen Latifah. I'm all for musical numbers, but it is 11 minutes past 3 in the morning in the UK. I could do without this. Like, we're cutting people's speeches short, but doing this. It's given like a really bad School of Rock energy. Also, is it me or like Conan's? Yeah, he's been host. What's he done? Like, he had the opening monologue, which was what, 20 minutes into the show. We're 3 hours and 10 minutes into the show, and we've seen him for not even 20 minutes more. Okay. I'm actually impressed. Coleman Domingo's having the time of his life. Love to see it. I am barely surviving this, man. Respect to Quincy Jones. Thank God that's over. Let's get on with the next nominee. No, don't do an encore.
Welcome back to the Oscars Live on ITV1 and ITVX. So we've just seen Queen Latifah, the woman tribute to legend, introduced the vote of Q, aka Quincy Jones, who died at the age of 91 last November. And that gave us all much needed energy this time of evening, didn't it? That was amazing.
You love a dance group, don't you?
I love a dance group. I love Queen Latifah. I love seeing the power couple both walking together. That was pretty good. But that was how it should be done, I think. So, yeah, that was absolutely.
How's everyone holding up? Is it just me that's like half falling asleep? Or is it just, you know?
Composer from the Brutalist, which didn't surprise you at all.
No, I did call it. But no, I think it was one of those ones that everybody, that kind of four-note overture, it's in people's heads. It had a lot of chatter. I think it's something that people have been looking out for a while, you know, it's made it for itself. So, yeah.
Integral to the film. You know, all the imagery just, I mean, in a way, almost really works without that sort of stick.
Okay, yeah. It's not just me then.
Keeps you still slightly on edge, and your teeth are a bit clenched.
Yeah, it sounds doable, and then you actually try and stop up this late. I'm obviously live streaming, so I'm trying to keep it going. How long we got left? 30 minutes. Do you think we're gonna finish on time?
We're heading into the final stretch. We'll be disappointed to know. We've just got 4 more coming out.
4 more.
We've got Best Actor and Best Director next.
Best Actor. What's your prediction?
I'd like it to be Ray Fiennes, but I think it'll be Adrian Brody.
Identical.
Yeah, I do. Especially if you don't actually live in like the area and you've got to go back to a hotel.
Yeah, well, exactly. Something else I'd like it to be.
Like, I'm really tired, you watch. As soon as this stream's done, I'll get into bed and I'll be like awake again. It'll be weird. With my heart, I'd love Coleman Domingo or Ray Fiennes to win this. Won't happen. I hope I'm wrong, but it won't happen. I think it'll be Adrian Brody. I've just seen a video during the break. I'll try and play this. Coleman Domingo got on stage, drank and got everybody to start dancing. I love that man. I also think that Chalamet could sneak it, which I don't know how I'd feel about that, to be honest. Like, I'll rate him as an actor and I think he's good, but for him to get his golden statue for that performance, I'll be, yeah. Oh, anytime Coleman Domingo's anywhere, he looks phenomenal, and he just seems like such a nice guy. Cillian Murphy. Oh, it's so nice to see Cillian, even though I know he hates every single second of having to present this.
Preparing for a leading role involves becoming a detective of sorts. You gather as many clues and details, many nuggets as you possibly can about your character, then you use as little or as much as necessary.
I'm excited for the Peaky Blinders movie. I just don't know how or what they are going to do.
What it takes to bring a character to life. I think I speak for all of us, the marvelous performances of these 5 nominees for Best Actor. At every turn, they made the right choice.
Right, one of the big ones, Best Actor. Adrian Brody, great performance, can't complain. Timothy Chalamet, aka Daryl Dixon. Out of the wait, what, you've never watched Peaky Blinders? How? Listen to the people, they want Coleman Domingo. This is a guy who constantly puts in performances where it's like, how has he not got a golden statue? I love Ray Fiennes to win because it's like, again, incredible body of work, incredible performance, and he's got no golden statues. I hope Coleman does it. I really hope Coleman does it. Sebastian Stan. He was so good in that movie. I shockingly enjoyed that movie a lot more than I thought I was going to. The Oscar goes to.
Adrian Brody.
Yeah. It's quite a fitting battle. The record for the youngest Oscar winner, youngest actor, is Adrian Brody at 29 years old. If Timothy Chalamet had have won, he would have beat that record against the old winner. Yeah, I saw that coming. What I wanted to personally happen didn't happen, but I'm okay with it. Two-time Academy Award winner now, Adrian Brody.
You're already counting me down. Okay. Thank you, God. Thank you for this blessed life. If I may just humbly begin by giving thanks for the tremendous outpouring of love that I felt from this.
Could you imagine if they played off Adrian Brody? Also, is that what he did? He threw his gum to his wife. That is.
You know, acting is a very fragile profession. It looks very glamorous, and in certain moments it is, but the one thing that I've gained having the privilege to come back here is to have some perspective. And no matter where you are in your career, no matter what you've accomplished, it can all go away. And I think what makes this night most special is the awareness of that and the gratitude that I have to still do the work that I love. Winning,
I'm really surprised he hasn't thanked the Academy.
it signifies a destination and something like character references in the film. But to me, it also, beyond the pinnacle of a career, is a chance to begin again. And the opportunity to hopefully be fortunate enough so that the next 20 years of my life that I can prove that I am worthy of such meaningful and important, relevant roles. I share this with my fellow nominees who are just wonderful human beings who exude grace and goodness and brilliance with their work.
Sebastian Stan looks brilliant.
People to thank. I will really try and be as brief as possible. I thank, of course, my team, Andrew Sulis, and my many friends at CAA, and Lindsay Gowan and Heather, 2 p.m. sharp, A24, and Lucas and Universal for believing in us, and Brady.
It's mad that how beautiful that movie is. It was filmed on a $10 million budget. That's it. Like Red One was 260 million, and it looked like a shit show. Question is, the gum that he threw to his wife, will he get it back?
And And Judy Becker, the real Oslo Tom, who deserves to be up here as well. And I'm wrapping up, please, I'm wrapping up. I will wrap up. Just turn the music off. I've done this before. Thank you. It's not my first rodeo, but I will be brief. I will not be egregious, I promise. You know, I am,
The ultimate power play.
I have to thank my mom and dad who are here as well.
He went, let me cook.
And they've given me
Stop playing the music.
just such a strong foundation of respect and of kindness.
It's one of those speeches he's gone on. It's a good speech, but he's not actually kind of said anything at the same time.
I'm here once again to represent the lingering traumas and the repercussions of war and systematic oppression and
Careful where you're going with this, Adrian.
anti-Semitism and racism and othering. And I believe that I pray for a healthier and a happier and a more inclusive world. And I believe if the past can teach us anything, it's a reminder to not let hate go unchecked.
He is. And this is definite check. The speech goes political. This is his Joaquin Phoenix moment. That was like Joaquin Phoenix.
Let's fight for what's right. Keep smiling. Keep loving one another. Let's rebuild together. Thank you.
I swear that speech went like nearly 10 minutes or something. That went on. We're going over, aren't we?
Joke here because this is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. Please welcome two-time Oscar winner Quentin Tarantino.
Oh shit, Quentin's here. Bro, when's the next movie coming?
Hello, everybody. Great directors don't just call the shots. They make them happen. And
This is
these
the perfect person to host this.
exactly what they want. Get it?
You want a dude with encyclopedic knowledge on cinema.
Take a look at this year's
It's this man.
Sean Baker.
Sean Baker's winning this. Sean Baker's winning this. I want Coralie Farjar to win, but she's not going to.
And the Oscar goes to
Anora. Sean Baker.
And that is 3. It's winning Best Picture, isn't it? Is it winning Best Actress? That's the question. Is it winning Best? Is Mikey Madison winning Best Actress?
Quentin, if you didn't cast Mikey Madison in Once Upon a Time, there would be no Nora. Thank you so much.
True, true.
Guys, I'm going to take this time up here really quick to read something I'm very passionate about. Well, first off, thank you to the
How many? Oh, thank you to the Academy. We finally ticked it off. It almost didn't happen.
so we're all
Also, how many speeches does Sean Brady?
at the movie theater.
Okay, yeah.
Watching a film in a theater with an audience is an experience. We can laugh together, cry together, scream and fight together, perhaps sit in devastated silence together. And in a time in which the world can feel very divided, this is more important than ever.
Funny enough, somebody on Twitter had
And right now, the theater goes
said like Adrian like is incredible as he's been as an actor. His speeches throughout the award season have been boring as hell, and they have.
Screens in the US, and we continue to lose them regularly. If we don't reverse this trend, we'll be losing a vital part of our culture.
Yeah, he must have known.
Keep making films for the big screen. I know I will. Distributors, please focus first and foremost on the theatrical releases of your films. Neon did that for me, and I thank you from the
I
bottom.
like it. He's calling out digital.
Parents, introduce your children to feature films in movie theaters, and you'll be molding the next generation of movie lovers and filmmakers. And for all of us, when we can, please watch movies in the theater, and let's keep the great tradition of the movie-going experience alive and well. And one last thing, my mother introduced me to cinema at 5 years old. Today is also her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you.
He's having a great day. I thought he was going to say, "I'll see you in a minute." Is Mikey Madison going to win over Demi Moore?
Adrian Brody has just won Best Actor for The Brutalist, and Sean Baker just won Best Director for Anora. Very different speeches.
Very different speeches.
Okay, yes, very different speeches. I mean, you know, I think that the whole playing the music when someone's still speaking is a little bit jarring, especially if it's someone picking up the Best Actor Oscar. But nevertheless, you know, if you're going to take extra time, then say something that's bigger than, you know, just your own little story. And so I think it was disappointing on that level, and I thought that Brady, on the other hand, was, you know, everything that it should
Man, Sean Baker, what a year that man's had.
all of us, you know, about watching movies in the cinema, and, you know, otherwise they're going to die. So, yeah, I thought, I mean, and also two very, I mean, I absolutely think Adrian Brody should have won Best Actor. You know, I just would have preferred Ray Woodley, but, you know, I totally hand that to him. I'm a bit surprised that Anora won Best Director.
I think it's hard to
Adrian Brody also 2 for 2 in Oscar nominations and wins.
one thing also, you know, the creative vision that is directing what's the best. I think it was.
Well, I don't know, it didn't work for June. I haven't worked for June so far, but it's got
I think there's been a narrative about the kind of alter figure that is Sean Baker.
Right, we have. Is it 2 awards left? It is 3:33. This is meant to end at 3:45. It bloody better end at 3:45. The only thing that will redeem it, and I don't want this to happen, is a Moonlight La La Land-esque mix-up when the wrong winner gets announced.
I think
Man, how's the Brutalist got 3 as well? Yeah.
she really delivered that narrative, which I don't say in a way that is, you know, I don't say that cynically. I think she stood up and told the story that she wanted to tell about herself for a long time.
And it's a great performance.
And it's an incredible performance. It's a very vulnerable role.
But if Mikey gets it, then of course that will put an all one up.
Yeah.
And then if Best Picture goes to Brutalist, then we end on a dead heat.
Yeah, I mean, I also think that there is something to
Or a slap, that is very true. Also, how much more different can you get in speeches then? You got Brody going on this rambly, nonsensical, long speech that he didn't really end up saying anything, and then you've got, you know, Sean Baker just going, you know, guys, let's save cinemas, you know, let's keep them in business.
Really, you know, I mean, Fernando Torres is not going to win it.
She should win it, but she's not going to win it. Yes, definitely.
I think they're just not of the same magnitude as the actor for the Best Actor category this year. I think they're compromised to an extent.
It's also, you know, as always, to the roles we make as a film.
You know what? We're just about to find out.
Yay.
Thank God we're cutting away from. Oh, actually, you've just reminded me, a slap. Yeah, but not at the Oscars, at the ITV studios to her for the amount of dribble that she's spoken all night. That would make my night, that would. Emma Stone. It's so weird seeing Emma with a pixie cut. Seeing Emma with short hairs. Wild. Oh, we're almost there. I've never ever looked more forward to being in bed in my life. And look at Emma, what a professional. She's just gone bam 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 reading the... Right, so your best actress nominees. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Great performance, she's not winning. Carla Sophia Gascon. Awful performance, shouldn't be here. Definitely not winning. Mikey Madison. Great performance. Very well could win. Even though she's playing like Jersey, shrill, snooky, but yeah. Demi Moore, The Substance. Incredible performance, should win. Fernando Torres. This could be the dark horse to win. I've not seen it, and I just know the reputation that her performance has. And the Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to Mikey Madison.
Mikey Madison. Holy shit. And Nora's... I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. I was convinced Demi Moore. I wanted Demi Moore, to be honest. I really wanted. That's going to be another one that I'm... Man, the academies give it to somebody young. That never happens. How old's Mikey? She's only 25. Wow. Wow. I did want Demi, but as I said in my prediction video, I wanted and thought Demi Moore would win, but if Mikey Madison won, I can't complain. Wow. I'm guessing that's a lock then that Anora's winning Best Picture. I feel bad, like I enjoyed it when I watched it, but I didn't give it a 5, I give it a 4.5. Like I had Sing Sing above it, I had Conclave above it, I had Dune Part 2 above it, I had Nickel Boys above it, I had quite a lot of films above it, but fair play. I mean, Mikey's a superstar. She was a superstar in the making, now she is a superstar. And Quentin Tarantino's casting in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is getting better and better. Because he had Sydney Sweeney, Austin Butler, Mikey Madison, Maya Hawke.
When Harry reunited with Sally, please welcome Meg Ryan and the best Oscar host ever, Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan reuniting. Right, we're finally there, home stretch, and we're on time. It's 3:41, so there's 4 minutes to play with. We've survived.
So we're here to present.
Word for Best Picture.
You know, I used to work here.
You did.
Like Tuxedos ago. Actually, my first time hosting it was 35 years ago this month. Yeah, I know.
35 years ago, this month was when Billy Crystal hosted.
Well, that's not a lot of numbers, Bill. So let's just cut to the chase.
Because when you have a chance to be an Oscar winner for the rest of your life,
I mean, this is pretty open short now. It's Anora winning.
So here are the nominees.
Surely.
Nominees for Best Picture.
Could you imagine if Anora somehow didn't win? It's winning. Anora. Brutalist. Great movie. I think it just unravels at the second half. A Complete Unknown. Should it be in the top 10 nominated? Conclave. It's a movie that's not really got rewarded. We failed it. Doom Part 2. I mean, it's got rewarded, but not in the categories you'd think it would. Amelia Perez. I'm so happy that didn't win majority. I'm still here. I'm happy that won Best International Feature. Nickel Boys. That should have been treated a lot better than it was. I might rewatch that tomorrow. The Substance, again, that should have... Yeah, Wicked. Again, where's Sing Sing's nomination? Oscar goes to...
They playing that song?
Or maybe. Anora.
Anora, there we go. Done the damn sweep. Nominated for 6 Academy Awards. Not nominated for 6 Academy Awards and won 5. What can you say? Wow. So I won't hang around for the speech because I am beyond tired. Thank you to everyone who interacted and joined in on this stream, and that will flick through on YouTube tomorrow or in the future. I hope you enjoyed it. I've loved every minute of it. Hopefully the next time I stream there'll be even more people and it won't be this late. Yeah, thank you to everybody, and I will be releasing another video, I'm sure, this week. And yeah, thank you.